Hey everyone, welcome to the Royce Reports. I am your host Royce, and on today's video we're going to be talking about the closure of the Xbox 360 marketplace has finally happened. We're going to be talking about Call of Duty coming to Game Pass and an influx of cheaters, Starfield getting a new expansion, and a brand new studio just opened up at Xbox. So let's talk about it. If you like everything Xbox and you like talking about games a little bit too much, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I hope all of you were able to make those last minute sales and purchases on the digital storefront for the Xbox 360, because if you didn't, then they are gone forever. DLC gone forever. So if you missed your chance on that, I'm sorry, but it is no longer available to you. And this is it's kind of sad. It kind of, you know, makes me miss the old days a little bit. I'm kind of nostalgic for the Xbox 360, so it's always sad to see when something like this happens, right? You see it with the Wii store, saw it with 3DS, PS3 and Vita are going to be happening at some point in the future, and after that it's kind of gone. You know, there goes the best era of gaming for a lot of people, including myself. You can still go and play a lot of your games. Most of those games were luckily available physically, so you can still collect and still play them with no problem, and continue to have cloud saves and be able to play multiplayer if it's still available and the servers have not been shut down. So you're still good to go on that front. What did you guys pick up? If you guys picked up anything, let me know in the comment section below. I'm kind of interested. If you watch my videos on it, then tell me, you know, if those helped or not. With that said, end of an era, right? End of an amazing era. At that amazing run, Xbox 360, you can rest easy, champ. Take a break. And moving on to Call of Duty. So Call of Duty was added to Game Pass, Modern Warfare 3 specifically. And so if you have Game Pass Ultimate, you can go and you can play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now this is launching in lieu with Season 5, so it's kind of a big final launch before the next Call of Duty Black Ops 6. But not everything is all sunshine and rainbow, sadly. It seems that a lot of people are experiencing a lot of hackers in Season 5. There seems to be an influx in cheaters across Warzone after Season 5 launch, including in ranked. Many of the cheaters seem to be playing via PC Game Pass Microsoft Store version, as they appear with Xbox logo in lobby and are using hacks. No comment from Activision yet. So I haven't played any Call of Duty since the new season. I've been kind of busy, but this sucks, right? I mean, Call of Duty is always a game that gets ruined by cheaters. I feel like it's hard to get away from that, especially with Call of Duty, since it is the most popular game. Everybody cheats. Even all these pros, you come out and they find out that most of these guys are cheating anyways. So this is nothing new, but it just sucks that this is all being plagued because of the Game Pass edition. I hope that Microsoft and Activision can kind of, you know, tie this up and prevent this from happening again. But as we all know, cheaters are going to cheat, and they just love to just destroy a game. Like, I don't mind people cheating in a single player game, doing whatever you want, however you want, but when your cheating starts to affect other people, that's when you're just a huge asshole, and I just have no sympathy for you. Like, I hope you get your IP banned, whatever it is, to prevent you from actually playing again, because you're just a subhuman and a fucking loser. So everyone that is cheating, do yourself a favor and fuck off, because it's just annoying. I hate it. But that's the case right now. So if you don't like experiencing any of this, I haven't experienced it yet because I haven't really jumped into it. But if you have, let me know in the comment section below, how bad is it affecting you and how often are you encountering cheaters. Moving on to some big news regarding Starfield. So Starfield is, as you know, Bethesda's latest game, and we still have yet to see the Shattered Space DLC, but it is coming sometime this year. It seems like we've gotten the leaked title for the next expansion, which is Starborn. Now, I haven't finished Starfield, but I understand that Starborn is associated with the story a little bit. So a lot of people are speculating that this is going to expand the universe and expand the story even more, whereas Shattered Space is still expanding the story, but it's more of a condensed, handmade, handcrafted story that's kind of separate to what's actually going on in the main events of Starfield. So this, on the other hand, seems to be continuing it a little bit. Earlier this year, Mr. Matty Plays interviewed Todd Howard, and Todd had discussed how one of the biggest regrets was the fact that they didn't push more content to those games and kind of make them last a little bit longer, because these games are still being played by millions of people every single year. Skyrim is still huge. Fallout 4 still has a great following. Even with the recent show, Fallout show, it has a resurgence. So you're getting a lot of people in Fallout 76 and Fallout 4. Now, if they would have had some more DLC, some story DLC to expand upon that lore and have new areas and added things to it, then it would have just been more and more relevant than it already is. And I think that this is a great way for them to kind of test the waters, right? See how it works, see if they can get it done and not be spread too thin while being able to work on other projects. If this is a success for them and they see that they can do a yearly big expansion like with Shattered Space and now Starborn, then they can do that for their other franchises and IP like Elder Scrolls and Fallout. So I'm all aboard for this. I'm really waiting for the right time to jump into Starfield. I'm waiting for the vehicles so that way I could hop in there and not have to worry about just walking everywhere. Yeah, this is awesome news. I'm glad that they're supporting it. This is just to show that, you know, Starfield is still a priority for them and that they're not going to drop it. I mean, it's still got a lot of players in it. It's not as popular as it probably should be, but it's still relatively more important IP for them. Playground Games is now opening up a brand new studio. So this is the team that has brought you Forza Horizon, and they are currently working on Fable right now. And this is actually coming from Windows Central. The developers of Forza Horizon and Fable at Xbox appear to be getting a third studio, but for what? The teams behind some of the biggest Xbox games are getting even bigger. Playground Games now encompasses 3 studios as seen on the company's LinkedIn page. This third studio is apparently assisting with the development of Fable, the upcoming reboot of the classic lighthearted Xbox role-playing game series. Today, Playground has 3 world-class studios in Leamington Spa, the company description reads. In our original HQ, we continue to support and grow the huge, vibrant Horizon community. In our new studios on the other side of town, we are excited to be developing Fable, a new beginning for the legendary franchise. That's pretty much the whole story right there. They are opening up a brand new studio. Now, I think this is a very indicative of how much trust Xbox has for Playground Games. Playground Games has yet to miss when it comes down to a single video game. Now, they've mostly focused on Forza Horizon, but their work on Fable seems to be highly praised by Xbox, and I feel like they have a lot of faith in what they're going to be delivering. Forza Horizon 5 just passed 40 million players. That just indicates how huge Forza Horizon has become. Forza Horizon has actually surpassed Forza Motorsport in popularity. Now, I know it's geared towards more casual audiences like myself, but that is still a huge amount of players jumping in and playing Forza. I hope that the next Forza Horizon game that they come out with is set in Japan, but maybe this will allow them to have that nice release cadence for their own studios, and it will prevent things like Fable taking 7 years, because that's how long Fable has taken them so far. Now, this is great. This hopefully means that they're in the final run of Fable. And I know that Eidos Montreal is working very closely with the guys at Playground to try to get this game out as soon as possible. But you know, this hopefully means that we can get a finished and polished game. Hopefully we get some DLC. I want it all when it comes down to Fable. Give it to me. Fable is my favorite Xbox 360 series. It's actually my favorite IP from Microsoft, so I'm really looking forward to this. I hope that the next time we see Fable, we can get some true gameplay. And I know that people are going to be in the comments saying, well, no, it was actually gameplay mixed with CGI, mixed with this, without a HUD and blah blah blah. No, like, I want to see how this game plays. I want to see a HUD. I want to see how you navigate the menu. I want to see how you navigate the world. These are things that they have yet to show us. And the game is supposed to be coming out next year. Like, we need to see more of Fable, and hopefully this team is going to be able to allow them to achieve that. And Forza Horizon 6 set in Japan. Let's do it. 2 thumbs up for that one, right? But yeah, I'm super excited about this. This is really cool. I think Playground Games is definitely the studio that deserves it out of all of the studios at Microsoft. They've really held down the fort for a very long time, so they deserve to be able to have all of the assets available to them to be able to continue to do what they're doing. But that's all that is really in the news today. But what do you guys think? Are you playing Call of Duty through Game Pass, or did you already own it? Are you looking forward to Call of Duty Black Ops 6, or are these cheaters going to put you off? What about Starfield? Have you played Starfield all the way through? Are you a true Starborn? What about Fable and the Playground Games? Do you think that this expansion is a good thing? You know, it's kind of crazy to see the industry as it is kind of downsizing, and you see these closures, these studio closures. So I'm glad to see some good news finally about people getting hired and them trying to work with more people to, you know, expedite all of these games and stuff. So I'm excited for it. What about you? Let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate you for stopping by. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. That'd be really, really helpful. My goal is to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. We'll see if that's capable of being done. But again, thank you for stopping by. I'll be seeing you on the next one. And remember, take it easy.